Just Proximus B.
Gary. What is Proximus B? A planet.
It's not called.
Is that that planet you're
It's
on
not called Proximus B.
Is called Proximus B.
What's that now?
Okay.
I love how pissed off you get with me. We introduce.
If you introduce you, but then I'll say the AKA something.
Bill, don't fuck with the system. Like
What's going on, internet? How's it going? I'm Dan Howles,
AKA Dover,
and this is Dan Loder,
AKA Slody,
with a special guest once again. This is Billy Smith,
AKA
Meat Tray. You both look so scared.
I didn't know what to say.
So, remember, if you don't know who we are the 2D Show, where every Monday, every Wednesday, every Friday, we give you a topic of conversation, and we give it all on the Sunday, with all the fun sort of middle bits in the omnibus.
You okay here, Bill? Just
Fucking wrecking the set now.
all the stuff out of the way. Like it's nobody's fucking business. You don't own that.
Get your topics on the show by tweeting us at 2D Show. Get your emails at topics at 2dshow.com. Fuck off.
On Monday, you had to go with me for reading off the side. But you look at me to like... for
On
me
Monday.
To go, yes.
On Monday?
You're doing great, son.
Not 20 minutes ago. Yeah. So, topics at 2D Show. Email us. No, that is the email. Email us at topics at 2dshow.com and tweet us at 2D Show. It's the double at that fucks me up.
Well done. You did well.
Facebook us at facebook.com/2D
So
Show.
proud of
On the
you.
wall.
I know. I can't read that.
Well, you made them.
I know.
Just make your writing bigger.
And you
size.
can listen to the audio at soundcloud.com/2D Show.
We did not take time codes.
Right,
I
okay.
did not take a single time code. So, can I have that pen back, please? I
Oh,
already have it.
where is it? Oh, it's on the floor. Do you have it?
This is why I'm supposed to be taking time codes. Because
Right,
when I
okay.
edit the episode. So,
Right.
someone needs to vamp. What's
So-
going on?
28, you said.
I'm just
28.
going to introduce my topic because...
Yeah, I would go for it, go.
Right. Okay, so I don't know
backstory
when
to it.
this actually comes out, but today...
This will be coming out. I can find out. I have it on my calendar.
Okay. Do that now, please.
The problem is, I don't know where my phone is. So
Don't
that's
do it now.
that's the next thing.
Do it now.
It's a man who's like lost his wallet. I think this is-
You have it on your phone.
I have your iPad in front. I have your generic tablet in
Other
front of
brands
me.
are available.
All right, so
the brands are available.
Monday
That
was my
actually happened in
topic,
the
and we had a good old discussion about shit we'd add to the Olympics. Wednesday is Slody's topic. So, Slody, do you want to take this away?
Right. So, like I said, not sure when this is going out, but today, which is the 25th of...
Don't date it.
I'm dating it.
Don't date it.
It's the 25th of a month in the summer that comes just before September. And today or yesterday,
August. That was
there was
a
an
joke.
announcement.
You missed it.
There was an. Don't fucking date it. Though.
It took you
What are
a
you doing?
second. He was like, right, what can we
Oh
do?
my god, you ruined my baffling conversation then
No.
to like try and hide
Come on.
what date it is. Anyway, there was an announcement that the next star over from us, Proxima Centauri, right,
Oh, yeah.
our nearest star,
Oh, yeah.
has
Nice
a
place,
planet that is exactly like Earth apparently.
Dubbed Super Earth.
Super Earth or Earth 2.0,
Nope, Super Earth.
Proxima B.
Because
is the official
Earth
name.
2 would be... Well, that'd actually be where like Batman and Superman is, right? Because they're on Earth 2, because Earth Prime is us. So we're Earth Prime. And Batman
So-
could be on this planet.
So, reason this is very interesting is because only 4.2 light years away, which is admittedly quite big.
It's 4.5 years, right?
But that
it'd take
is,
a year.
That's how long light takes to
But
get
apparently,
Yeah, so if we
they're,
travel at speed of light, it would take us
they're
4 years.
estimating, if we to travel at the speed of light, you
You
take
say Bolt's
4.2
close,
years.
but we're not.
No,
You
you think because it's not
He's
very
closer
close.
than us. He ain't close.
He's a lot closer than we are.
But apparently, the technology they're working on at the moment could travel at 20% of the speed of light, therefore getting us there within about 20 to 25 years. So within our lifetime, which is quite interesting.
That's actually amazing.
Reason I
Right.
wanted to talk about it is because as it's a planet that is a lot like ours, it could support life, right?
Okay.
And there's a very good chance it is already supporting life because it's quite well established, apparently.
What does
So-
well established mean? Like
Well,
it's
it's-
already
it's-
far along
Yeah,
in its
rich
evolution.
family.
Well, it's been like Earth for a while, for long enough for life to have developed.
Which means they've already half fucked up the planet, so do we want it anyway?
And over 20 years we
that's-
get
I don't
there.
think it's
like,
about whether we want it or I don't think we could.
I think a question would be is when we
inevitably
inevitably kill ourselves.
Which is
Yeah.
wrong.
The planet.
Yeah.
And like the last fucking Battlestar goes off to try and find.
This is where
planet.
they're going.
Can they go there in 20 years
Apparently
if they
so.
had this technology?
Well, I don't know if it would be a manned mission. It'd probably be like a drone ship or something.
I'd go 20 years. You go there and back in
It
your
would
life.
just be that like they could design a much.
Can you
You
imagine
don't have
getting
to
there?
design. You can design a very different ship, can't you? If it hasn't got to support a man.
Can you imagine if you got there and it wasn't
And you
there?
need 20
You'd be
years
like,
with.
oh.
You need a ship big enough to
shit.
take you and 20 years worth of supplies with you.
No, you go cryo sleep. Just sleep 20 years.
Christ, so you need to invent cryo sleeping first. Like, you
We
need
need to
to-
invent this 20% light
you need
technology
to-
first.
That's a good point.
So, my question is, if there were already alien life on this planet, what does it look like?
Right,
What
can
is
you-
it?
Can you give me more information about it? Have you got
Right,
because
okay.
I hear it was under a red dwarf.
It is
It's not a very big
a
planet.
smallest. It's a red dwarf star. It's a star that's colder than ours, than our sun.
Can I tell you already what they look like?
But okay,
They look like me and you.
okay.
They are humanoid because
Support this. Tell me why.
a super Earth far away from us under a red star. That's Krypton. That's where Kal-El comes from.
Right. Okay.
That's why they don't have powers on their planet because the
Right.
red.
What you're saying is...
Superman's like 4.5 years from us.
That's what,
I don't
what is
know
going on is Superman is
that
falling off his-
kryptonite is a real thing.
Krypton.
No, kryptonite.
Kryptonite.
The element that like
Weakens him.
Krypton is made of.
Incorrect. The core is.
Okay. So it's part of what it's made of.
They don't just walk around being like, ah!
So,
I'm so weak.
but part of their planet is made of kryptonite.
the core, yeah.
Okay. So what the planet's fucking made of, is I don't know if that's a real thing. Like, I don't know if that's just common.
Well, if Krypton is like,
Is Krypton a real thing?
so, you know, multiverse and all that sort of shit.
Right. Okay.
There is if it's true, is everything we've ever come up with got to be real?
Yeah, I suppose that's a good point.
So there is a universe where Superman is real.
Right, but not this.
Is
one.
that true? You prove it. Go there, come back.
Could be? There could be something there. You know, it
I'm
could
going
be.
with-
Could be Superman. Could
I'm
be
going with- Can you Google the effects of a red dwarf for me?
the effects of a red dwarf.
Because like, what does the
You know
star
what's
do?
going to come up there to do?
The TV show.
It's not going to be anything about this planet.
Right. Let me just finish.
Oh,
this.
there's
So
more of
it's
the
a-
article.
it's a star
Sorry,
that's-
we're on
it's a
fucking
star that-
paragraph 1, ladies and gentlemen.
It's a star that's colder than ours, but the planet is much closer to the star, so it's still in like it's pretty much the same
It
temperature
has
as
to be
ours.
for it to be greenery on it.
It's got an orbit of 11 days, so a year on that planet is 11 days.
Wow.
Because it takes 11
That's
days for it
that's
to
a
go
lot
around the
closer.
sun.
This is a lot. Can confirm.
Apparently, they were concerned because if there is life there, they must be quite resistant to X-rays and gamma radiation because of the way that the atmosphere on that planet is
Superman.
structured or some shit. So if we were to send people there, we would have to overcome that barrier.
Or just wear big suits.
Yes, that would probably be the main option. Wear big suits.
But if it's really close to the sun, it's hot. You don't want to be wearing a big suit.
I make a cold big suit.
But it's next to a colder star, so
But
even
you're
though it's closer, it's not as warm. It's
yeah,
the
but
sun,
is there
there's-
greenery and is there vegetation on this planet?
The point
knows?
of
So how do we know it
Because if there was
sustains life?
vegetation,
Or are we
that
just
would be
guessing it
that would be
sustains
life. If we were guessing, it's got conditions to support life.
was what
They
my-
can't tell because if it had plants, that's life. Like it would support life.
That's what I'm asking.
You said although it's closer to the sun, it might still be cold or what But if it's able to support our life, it has to be just like ours. Therefore, that's why we haven't got the.
It
Do we
is-
know, like,
It is a similar size to our planet, and it's got because of the distance from the sun it is and the temperature.
gravity's got to be
calculations
fucking mad on it?
they've done. It's well, no, because it's a similar size to our planet.
Oh, sorry.
So gravity would be like probably
Give or take the same.
maybe give or take like a little bit, but probably not much different.
I'm on my third beer. Wow.
And we're like 10 minutes into the second episode.
Dude, I realised something. The last 9 episodes, I've drank. And once we've recorded the next one, the last 9 episodes, because we did the fucking Star Wars one where I got fucking bombed. We did the last episode where we drank Fireball and that fucking liquor 43. And then this one,
We turned the camera off before you were sick, though, so it's okay.
you don't talk about sick. Don't fucking try box drinks night. You
my
fuck
God.
off.
Oh, flashbacks.
Sorry. Continue.
Aliens.
Carry on. So, what do you think? What do you think they would look
Why
like?
would they not look like us?
Why would they look?
Why
like
would
us?
they
But
look
why
like us?
wouldn't they? Because, like, in theory, as far as life as we know it, we are the most.
But we are also a really ignorant race.
But forget about our brains for a second. Like, optimal. Like, we have.
Sons.
yeah, we've got thumbs, we've got like feet, our center of gravity is positioned in a way, our respiratory system works in a way so it can diffuse carbon dioxide and oxygen. Now, they may not have the same atmosphere, but why wouldn't they look like us? Like, do we know anything about like water and stuff on this planet?
It's just, I don't think it's like very well investigated.
I'm assuming it hasn't.
It's got conditions there that would support liquid water, which is considered necessary for life as we know
What
it.
effectively has happened? Someone in NASA or wherever they discovered this has gone, that planet's the same size as ours.
There's a sun, but there.
There's a sun that could support our life. He said it out loud. Someone heard him. Someone went, "Oh fuck, let's invest," and that's what's happened.
Put it on Mashable, and then suddenly
it was a big announcement. Like they made a big deal about announcing this. So I think it's probably all like based on maths. Like it's probably like right that that like star is this hot. That planet is this far away.
How do
meaning
they
that
know?
This planet is this hot.
Like how does we've never been to our sun?
They measure it with this, so they'll probably to do with like the cameras they use to like.
But like,
measure it.
the way
measures
isn't it the way
temperature.
we know how big the universe is so far? Is by like the radiation, and then basically like how long takes the
Redshift
radiation to
and
get to
stuff,
us,
yeah.
and then like extrapolate that to
The
be
color
like
of the light that hits
how
it and
long
stuff
the
tells
universe
them
has
how
been,
far away,
how
yeah.
fast it's traveling. They'd be like the universe is X big.
It's because of redshift.
love.
Because this is like it's the same as like the. I could be completely bullshitting you, internet, but
Oh yeah, same.
I think it's the same. It's the same as like like when you have like the Doppler effect with sound coming towards you sounds higher, and as moving away it sounds lower. It's the same with light. Like light shifts color very slightly depending on whether it's moving away from
Red
you or
and
moving
blue?
towards you. So as the universe is expanding and stuff is moving away from us, you get what's called redshift, which I think is that it shifts towards the red end of the spectrum. So you can tell how far away things are, how fast they're moving away from you by how
Red it is.
different the colour is from what it should be. I don't know. Really know.
It could be. It sounds
Feasible
legit enough.
enough.
Yeah, it like
Sounds
you're
technological.
bullshitting your way enough.
I don't think
sound correct.
I don't think the 4 people that are ever going to watch this like will go away and research that. But if you do,
No,
let us
you
know.
wait.
Correct
They
us,
could
please,
do, let us
because
know.
I would like to know.
Tweet at NASA. Say hey.
Oh my god, our
No.
guest list is going to be insane
when we
all
blow
of
up,
this
like-
comes through.
So, I'll ask the original question again. Why wouldn't they look like us? Not exactly the same,
Any
like not a
alien
mirror.
film ever.
Well,
Okay.
Pick a film with an alien in it.
Yeah, but that's also made by humans.
Yes, but exactly. That's because. But we can only contemplate what we know.
and like
Well, no, because every alien film ever. That's not based
evolution,
on
like,
human.
if we-
the xenomorph is from Alien or Predator.
Yeah.
They're not. They're humanoid, as in they have 2 arms, 2 legs. But they're not human.
Or lizardy.
But like, so I don't know. Is that what you're saying? Like, we can only contemplate
Yeah.
what we already know.
Yeah, effectively, yeah. We can. You're saying why won't they look like us? Only because that's what we assume they would look like.
That's what
it
I thought.
depends.
Like,
We only
because,
know
like-
what human lives look like based on ourselves.
That's fair.
If we
That's
don't-
fair.
Yeah, evolution is based. The theory of evolution is based on like random changes that thrive in the conditions they like occur
Yeah.
in. So like we are, if you take that to be true, we are like a random occurrence, but we just happen to have fit well into the environment we're
But
placed
not a
in.
random occurrence though. Like, it is a science. Like survival of the fittest. Like.
Yeah.
Giraffes
that's what I
are
mean,
as long
like-
as they are because they can eat taller branches. Because
Yeah,
other
but
animals
it's
eat
like-
lower branches.
But like it's like the necks just start to get longer, and those giraffes just
no,
happen
we
to
didn't
thrive.
start to get longer.
So the
One was
necks
slightly
just-
longer neck. Fuck the giraffe with a slightly longer neck,
Yeah.
which gave a slightly longer neck offspring, and then it just kept going like that.
Yeah,
How
but
the
that was
giraffe
like a
thing-
random.
How the giraffe thing works is the animal with the longer neck.
Lived, and the other ones didn't.
Yeah.
There was 10 giraffes. 9 had short necks. All 9 of them.
But they
were
weren't
eating off.
giraffes then.
That animal, right, ate the smaller branches. The one who could then reach the taller branches continued to eat. The other 9 died off. He survived. That's how it works. And not by fucking another giraffe with a longer neck.
So how do they have a kid?
Obviously,
Because
they fucked giraffe with a longer neck. That's what I'm saying. Like, the only reason they survived. The only reason they survived. You know what I'm trying to say. don't you?
I know what you mean. It is survival of the fittest, basically. The ones that are best geared towards the environment they're in.
They live in an environment where the
But that
trees are
was
taller.
initially the initial like long neck would have been like a random thing. It would have been just a random mutation that happened to work. So
okay,
it depends
yes.
on the conditions. Like you could argue that if the vegetation is similar to ours, if the life there is similar to ours, theoretically,
Yes.
it should be repeatable.
If
Whether it is or not, it's just because it's so random, isn't it? Like they could be like us but under the sea. Like they could all live underwater.
Like, you're not going to
And
get this
all
reference right now.
intelligent life could be underwater.
But Mass Effect,
Yes.
every race in that game is humanoid, bar maybe 4.
Probably for, like, you know, poetic license, so you relate to the characters better.
Is
and
that
everything.
you reckon? Like,
Yeah, and it's...
because they all wear the same clothes, they all use guns,
They all know how to use guns. They all have
everyone's
the same...
bisexual.
They
like,
all have, like, the same, like, you know, military, like, understanding, which I...
the universal translator, dude, come on.
Yeah, but, like, I mean, like, you go
Sci-fi.
to war and they all use, like, the same from it. Like, I don't know, poetic license, I suppose. But,
Again, made by humans.
yeah, it's
Yeah,
just,
yeah.
you know...
I feel you, alright.
So what do you think they look like? That's what you're asking.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because you
That's
think
what
they'd
you're
look a
thinking.
lot like us. Or at least
I
a
don't
version
see
of us.
why they wouldn't. If we're assuming we are at least one of, if
Well, I
not
suppose
the
one
most
thing-
optimal life form
We are
on
the
this
elite,
planet.
aren't we? We thought this
There's a reason we have dominated this planet.
Yeah.
We got here and we were like, cool, ours.
I suppose one thing you could look at is they've identified that this planet is probably has a lot more like X-ray and gamma radiation thrown at it than our planet does.
Okay.
So obviously any life on there would have had to adapt to overcome that.
Yeah.
But, sorry.
So that's one difference we can say from our planet. So that's one different type of condition. So what would they need to do for that? Would they have like lead-lined skin or something like that?
But they may not even have lead. They may not even be carbon.
No, skin.
it would have carbon. All life that we know of is carbon-based.
But again,
So we
that
know
we
of.
know of. This is our ignorance as a human race.
But we're
We
looking
only
at this
assume-
planet
There
as
could
a
be
planet-
something in this room now, not to get too X-Filey, that we just don't... Like, this is what people are like, aliens don't talk to us. But, like, maybe we're not just listening right. Like, not to get too Doctor Who, but, like, maybe when it just randomly rains sometimes, like, and in some ways not others, maybe that is, like,
Yeah.
a fucking message, and we just don't know how to, quote-unquote, interpret the language.
And there's aliens out there just thinking, for fuck's sake, these guys
Yeah.
are thick.
We've been here for fucking 10 years!
Before we knew what fire was, back when we were cavemen, people feared fire. You know, they made fire.
Oh,
they were
lightning
scared
hit
of
a tree,
Yeah.
you'd fucking fuck off.
Yeah, you would. Oh my god, what is that hot substance? But now we use it every day. It's just we've adapted.
People were
to-
scared of wolves, and then we said, hey, fucking come here, and you're a dog.
Yeah, exactly. I've got a little terrier in my house. It's like just like a wolf,
Exactly.
just like a little Jack Russell,
Little
little wolf. What I'm saying.
Lola the wolf.
What I'm trying to get at is we only know
What we know.
We know.
Yeah.
We can't contemplate
No, that's
anything
true.
outside of our
But-
minds.
They have identified this planet because it has the conditions
Yes.
that would support
That
life
would
as
suit
we
us.
know it.
That would
Yeah.
suit us. Not as we know.
So
that would
maybe-
So could we
support
live
us.
on this planet? Is that what they're saying? Like,
I
if me and
suppose
you were
with-
like,
yeah.
fuck this, we out, we got on a little spaceship, we travelled to 20 years, and we landed, could we just be like
based on like the current like
We
predictions they've made, like yes, they think it could support human life.
IRL Minecraft?
Oh my god.
So you would be doing the next 2D show from
we
this
we
new
get there and
planet.
die like instantly
Why?
because we'd be shit at surviving on our own.
Also,
like I can barely pitch a tent, let alone like
slight same topic but slightly off. If us three were like that, like you're like fuck this, let's go. Got on a ship, went out, took a detour, went to this planet. You just said land, get out. Why would you think we would like if it's inhabited? Are these aliens just be like, yeah, come on down? Or they
Why
go,
wouldn't they? We wouldn't stop an alien.
yes, we fucking would.
We couldn't.
Now,
If something's strong enough,
we've actually addressed this in a previous episode.
Spazes.
If aliens get here,
yes,
their technology has already outclassed ours.
yeah, exactly.
Just because they've managed to already get
we
to the point where they can
can't
get here.
go further than the moon, which
At the
takes
moment.
4 and a bit days to get to.
Yeah.
Something like that.
I don't know
Or
what
it did.
About
It did
that.
last time. The last manned mission to the moon
Four
took
and
4 days.
say 4 days,
bad.
right?
It's not bad.
4 days there, 4 days back.
That's like, can't get
You could go there in a fortnight and be home.
yeah.
Yeah. And spend a little vacation
away.
on the moon.
Like, we can make ski resort on the moon.
So,
Low gravity skiing.
but if something is traveling
Would that work?
fucking billion
Different.
miles, like light years to fucking get to us, game over.
They've
Well,
already
we'd still
won.
put up a fight. Like,
How?
Have you seen any, like, you've seen every film? Every film
Made
where
by
they-
humans on your own
Again, yeah,
argument.
that's
To
what I'm saying.
glorify
A grenade
humans as, like,
launcher
this
is probably
glorious-
not going to work on an alien spaceship.
Correct, right? Have you seen Los Angeles? The film Los Angeles?
Battle
I've
of Los
heard-
Angeles.
Yeah,
no.
Battle of Los Angeles, yeah.
The song from the trailer of that was really good. Tangent, I know, but okay.
Have you seen it?
No.
Aliens come down. Like, we kill them using guns, right? So
Okay.
they can die via using guns.
Yeah,
but it's
can-
less effective than their weaponry. which just vaporizes us.
Like, this is why I liked War of the Worlds. Nothing we did killed them.
No.
But the bacteria on our
Yes.
planet ate
Well,
them.
that's-
We
that
didn't have an
may-
immune system for our planet.
That's what we may be looking at. Like, we may get there, like you said, overpower these aliens as their planet, overpower the aliens, land.
Why
get
are you like, I am the first man's, like, mission to another planet. I'm gonna fucking take everyone over. Why are you overpowering
That's
them?
human nature, isn't it?
But then even with War of the Worlds, like, I mean, they've already managed to get here once. They will learn from their mistakes and come back with, like, you know, suits.
with
and
with
kick
some
the-
antibiotics. Some penicillin.
Yeah.
That's all they need is Mars penicillin. I mean, a one.
Mars penicillin would have won the war for them. And then they'd have Mars 2.
Mars 2.
Mars 2. Mars bar.
So what do you think these things would look like? Or can we just not?
I can't contemplate what they look like personally. I don't know what they would look like. It's a completely different environment.
Because you watch
Also,
any
the
Star
other thing
Wars,
that
Star
we-
Trek, space
They're all
show.
humanoid, yes.
They're all humanoid and they're just white or blue and they've got some fucking dangly thing
Yeah,
by ear.
yeah.
Or like,
Men in black with his bollocks under his chin.
yeah, a
Like,
Bolchinian, as Will
Bolchinian,
Smith said.
as he calls it. You know, they are humanoids, correct? They walk on 2 legs. They have 2 arms. They have 2 eyes. I know that, but I just.
It's
don't
all
know.
about. It's looking at all the things that, like, give us an advantage, isn't it? I think that's.
Right,
So
we
I think
thrive because we have thumbs.
We're opposable
Like,
thumbs.
do they need thumbs?
We have large brains. Our brains are very large.
Compared to a dog's.
To elaborate on what a large brain is, it's a very large brain. That's
How
what
big's
I'm
a
saying.
whale's brain? Aren't they realistically very small?
I think for like compared to their body size, yes.
I think whales have smaller brains than ours. I want to say.
It's not
Probably,
about the
could be.
size of the brain.
Again,
It's-
this
It is. It is about like you have
100%.
Again, guys,
You
can I
have
just,
so
can I
much
just
brain
point out that
power.
all of this comes with the 2D guarantee that none of this is in any way fact checked.
2D bullshit
Guarantee, yeah. So
Billion
you could be watching this. Please do not take this as fact
Do
because
not go
it
to
is
school
not
tomorrow
fact.
and be like, a whale's brain is smaller than mine. I'm cleverer than a whale.
Because
I
we
believe
could be
you are.
like,
You are
Bill,
clever
I
than a
hope
whale.
you are cleverer than a whale.
I can't catch plankton in my mouth. That's one
You
big
probably
ass
could.
one.
but then like that's
You've
You've
just
got a big
because,
enough mouth.
but that's because you've
That's
never
all they
done
do.
it. You've never done that before though. Like you
You probably have catch plankton or some sort of shit. You go into the sea,
Access, yeah.
open your mouth, and be like, eh.
whereas whales like that is what they are geared to do to survive
Yeah.
is just swim around catching
Do you know
stuff.
the
So
reason
this
why?
can go back to the alien thing. What are they geared to survive for? What do they need to survive?
Fuck yes.
Like, what do they need to survive? Are there wolves on that planet? Do they need to learn to make a spear? Do they need to learn to sharpen a stone? No, they don't need this shit.
We're on about. He's right. We're on about We're on about the alien as if it's a human, like as if it's intelligent, but it could just be a bunch of fucking hedgehogs
got as far?
on a fucking planet.
that is effectively
That is their
life.
optimal.
That is
They don't
life.
need intelligence
You
because
said life on the planet being grass. They can grow grass. Grass is not more intelligent than I am. I can overthrow grass.
hopefully, Bill.
Pair of scissors.
I like how it's all come back to Billy just overthrowing grass. Like,
That's
Billy's
what you're doing it. Come on, boys.
I didn't realise when we got him on the
Space
show
tyrant, Billy.
I didn't realise when we got you on
Meat
the
the
show
space tyrant.
that you would just be this like absolute warlord, just
If you
like
get
to just
to a
take.
planet and there's hedgehogs there, you don't go, nah, fuck this, is inhabited. Move on to the next one.
we're out.
Go find the next one. You land, you go, fuck, I can breathe it, I'm having it. Look at it, that's what happens.
How mad is it? Like, it's weird, but like, how mad is it that we just kind of rocked up one day, like, through evolution, like the first human,
Oh, yeah.
and was like, this is mine. Like, fuck you.
Happiness.
Like, dogs
don't know
don't
if it
really
was, like,
do
a
that.
conscious
Like, dogs
decision. I
piss
think
over
it was-
other dogs until another dog's pissed over that, and they kind of forget about it.
But that's no, they don't. Like, the reason dogs don't overthrow is because we're here. Like if you look in the jungle, or if you look in like the any uninhabited land, right? Animals thrive, and there is a chain of command. You know, as it
The
works.
king of the
There's
jungle.
There's the food chain, so the lion wins.
Yeah,
Here's the but
Are we atop of the food chain?
where we
I don't
are,
think we are because of like physically what we can do. Like
But
I couldn't like.
We
take my
don't
hands
evolve
and kill a
anymore.
lion.
We didn't need to evolve to make.
But like it's because
to fly.
we've
We made
evolved-
planes.
Yeah.
Our
no.
biggest advantage is that we've evolved to use tools. So, like I
yeah.
couldn't kill a lion with my bare hands, but I could take a gun and I could shoot a lion in the face.
eyebrows.
In theory,
Eyebrows.
No, but like yeah, we've been.
You are, yeah, completely.
As I
right.
said it, I knew.
Our brain has evolved rather than our bodies. Like our bodies have evolved to where we're going.
we're in a place now where like because of like our abilities to just make whatever we need, we control our evolution through like what we we build rather
You
than
may
what
be
we
able to
mutate into.
answer this question from a more sort of like intelligent point of view than me and Bill. But because of your job that we can't say, why are germs not the highest form of life on this planet? Because we've combated them so much, but then there's super germs. You have
Superbugs are a thing that it's quite worrying actually, because of the use of antibiotics to kill off bugs that would have, like in like the Middle Ages, like you would die from like a chest infection. That we could, because there just weren't antibiotics to cure you. But because of use of antibiotics, we're seeing bacteria that are becoming resistant to some types of
Careful.
we're seeing resistant to some kinds of antibiotics.
But like, what? How is
at the moment we? Again, this is my opinion. I feel like we've been lucky so
That's
far.
all it is. Like, how
With,
are
like,
we even
infections
here? Because,
that
like, way back in caveman times,
we
like,
will.
if
I
you
think
got a cut and it got
eventually,
infected, you were losing that arm. Like, you couldn't fight
Yeah.
an infection.
Whereas now-
if you learned to seal it closed, which I doubt they did, like, you just had a fucking manged up arm.
But there were probably some instances, because there's like reports of like stable boys like getting cuts and like just taking mold from like the edge of like a saddle, like because the saddles used to mold around the edges.
Really?
And using them to like.
But that's probably
cure
old wives' tale.
arms. It's probably it is.
But they
it's like
probably
just
didn't know what they were doing.
Maybe that's old medicine.
They didn't know what it was. They were just like, oh, that'll help. And it wasn't like they didn't know any of the theory behind it. It was
helped.
just it happened.
Yeah, it's like when people say when you've got a brain freeze, rub your tongue over the roof of your mouth, like because it warms your head up, your nerves. No one really knows. I don't know the fact behind that.
Does it work?
Apparently, it's always worked for me. But then
It's
you've
just
got the
because,
hiccups.
like, the
Tap your
bottom-
head and rub your head and tap your stomach or whatever all the way around. Like, does that really help, or was it just sort of you going? And
I think it's kind of like happy. It's kind of like just happy accidents, basically. And it's like they maybe like just they got like a cut in the leg, noticed that like by riding the horse or like the saddle that the cut got better or something. Just thought, oh, maybe we'll try that on other stuff. And like I don't think that wasn't like the birth of penicillin, but like that was kind of like
But then-
it's just something that's been seen in
Slowly
history.
linking this back to the alien theme, right? Say we get to this planet, it takes 5 years to develop this ship, it then takes 20 years for the
say
could
we just have the shit. Forget about development.
we got the ship, we know we can get there.
Yeah, we're there.
Someone
We're there.
decides to go, right? It takes 20 years to get there, we get there, right? We get off the ship, we cut our arm on the way out, we're now fucked because we know nothing about this planet. Unless there is an
Theoretically, yeah.
intelligent life form that can tell us what to do,
Penicillin may not work.
we are dead.
But like, does the penicillin work for us because of how our body chemistry works, or because
the
it
atmosphere?
fights the
It's an
infection?
antibacterial.
So
That's what
it
may not even be
antibiotics are
bacteria.
just antibacterial. There's lots of different types of antibiotics because they target different types of bacteria, like gram-negative, gram-positive,
because you also
and
it's getting a bit too technical.
like the types of proteins they have and stuff,
Okay.
and like whether they are they need oxygen or whether they're like anaerobic.
You said
and stuff
this
like
planet
that.
is closer to the sun, so the sun will be getting more X-rays, more gamma rays.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that theory kill bacteria and bugs on that
Could do,
planet?
but like then like the bacteria we've got here are becoming more resistant to the antibiotics we've got.
Yeah.
It's arguable that
But
they just become more resistant to the X-rays and the gamma rays.
So what I'm saying, when we get there,
they've
there may be
mutated to be-
super bugs on this planet.
Could be.
That could wipe us out instantly.
could do.
Just as soon as we step off the...
It may not even be a bug. Like that could.
It could be
It could
anything
just
there.
it could be anything. Like if you assume there's going to be bacterial life, which is like quite likely, it is possible that you could just get out and it could be bacteria you're not used to, and it could just take you out.
I don't know if either of you can answer this question, but are microbes considered sentient?
I don't know what that is.
Microbes like fucking germs and shit.
Yeah.
Like.
It depends what you mean by sentient. Sentient tends to mean like you can consciously make a decision to do something. Like it's arguable whether cats and dogs are sentient because they
Just
do everything they do because of like
Instincts.
an instinct to survive. And it's the same with bacteria. Like I mean,
But if you had a sentient bacteria, like game over, right?
probably
Like you could pick out who you're gonna take out.
it's arguable how developed they would need to be sentient.
But do you have to be? Could there still be a microbe to be developed? Like by develop,
I suppose
is
sentient
development
means-
just atoms and microbes and all this sort of stuff bonding together to make a
Well,
bigger picture?
sentience means like we have those things. Like I know when I need to pee. Like I need to pee, but I
So does a
have
dog.
I have this switch in my. So does a dog, but I have like a switch in my brain that says I won't pee yet. I'll drive here and then I'll pee later.
So does a dog
And so-
when you potty train them.
Yeah.
That's true.
They will sit by a door and
that's-
cry,
that's what I mean, it's
asking.
debatable.
I would say dogs know how to do something to get a result.
Yeah.
When I had Flash, he could scratch at a door, knowing someone would get pissed off at the noise, or
Yeah.
like this noise would trigger someone to do something to let him out and take a piss.
And-
Couldn't,
yeah,
So
whereas-
he couldn't say, I'm hungry, I'm going to open the cupboard, get my own food out, put it there.
but that's a tool.
But he could.
That's the if he could have made a fucking door opener, he would have.
Yeah, but then
Some
they-
dogs do open doors.
Yeah, but then that's where that. Yeah, but to what end? To the means of the end. They don't open the cupboard to get the bread and the tin of beans out to put it in the toaster, do they?
But we made the fucking tin of beans.
That's what I'm saying. So we have designed our planet around us.
We have.
I know
Not
we
around-
have.
But what if dogs had taken over?
I agree with you. Of course, this
But
would
then,
be
like,
very bad.
even with dogs not peeing, like, I can plan because I can be like, right, I don't want to pee yet because I know that I need to do this, 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 and this, and then I can pee. Whereas with dogs, it's more like I can't pee here because I will be punished for it. If I pee here, it'll be pain.
That's a good point.
So like
Okay.
it doesn't
It's
go beyond
conditional
that. It's
training.
not that they
Yeah.
are making a decision like, oh, I won't pee yet because I'm gonna go and just go and sniff this other dog's bum and then I'll pee because I don't want to pee yet. It's just I need to pee, but I can't pee here because I'll be punished. It's just
Someone
it's not
says
as
no.
developed as us.
Okay, that makes
In
sense.
that sense.
Interesting.
I mean, there's it's debatable. I read an article a while ago that cats look at us as like big stupid cats. So like when cats like drop like meow at us and like drop like food like bring home like mice and stuff, it's because they're trying to teach us to hunt and stuff. Like, whereas
What?
dogs differentiate us from cat. They know we're not dogs. Like they know we're something different to them. Whereas cats are just like you are a big stupid cat.
So, when I was a kid,
I like that idea.
I stayed round Ash's house when he lived with his parents, right? And it was his mum's birthday, or like they were doing something for his mum's birthday on the day I was leaving, and his cat brought in a dead frog and put it in his mum's slippers. Is that because
They think your mum
on Ash's
needed
mum's
help.
birthday, his cat called him a big stupid cat?
I think the birthday thing is more
Yes,
timing
I
issue.
think that is probably your Ash's mum's cat saying,
You need to learn.
Ash's
Wise the
mum,
fuck up.
please get in on this. Like,
Although
You
they
are
still
not
think we
going
There
need
are
to hunt.
frogs out there, motherfucker.
yeah,
They think we need to hunt, but every day we provide the food. Like every day we will put the food down. They
Like,
used
we
to
don't
do-
have a hunter-gatherer sense anymore. We have bred that out of us. If I'm
Some
hungry,
people do.
The invention
some,
of
a lot,
farming.
Some people do. Like there are hunters out there. People live
But
off
it's-
the land.
it's
I
because
feel like
we-
that's a hipster sort of
the
thing.
other thing
though.
we
Like,
have the
that's
ability
them.
to plan though, like because like we basically lost or started to get away from the hunter-gatherer thing with the advent of farming.
Yes.
Because we then realised, right, we can just catch the food in advance.
Yes.
We don't have to like be hungry to go
You
out and get the
delay
food
gratification. You can catch food to eat it later.
to save. Yeah.
Yeah.
So then that left us time because we didn't have to go out hunting all the time. We had time to do other stuff like build houses and
Well,
like form
Facebook.
societies and Facebook. Whereas animals is still like very much like, ooh, I'm hungry. I need to go and find some food now.
They eat when they're hungry. They
It's
like
not.
But again, you
it's
could
not
say the
planned.
same thing as we are very wasteful, aren't we, as human beings?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
So
incredibly.
so animals will go out. They will hunt what they need to eat, what they need to survive, when they need it to feed them and their
Yeah.
children. So like a wolf in the wild will go out. It will not kill three.
I was about to bring this
What
up.
is in the
Yeah.
wild? What
A
the
deer.
wolf-
It won't bring a deer and be like, I'll save that for tomorrow. No, it brings it back to its cubs and they all fucking eat.
No, what I'm saying is that, like, if the wolf thinks, right, I need to kill that deer for me and my children to survive for the next week, does it kill two just because it can and then leave it there to rot?
No, of course.
It kills what it needs to eat to survive.
Whereas
we don't do that
and
anymore.
again, it comes back to the
It's
ability
practical.
to plan as well. Like, because we can say, right, I'm going out for like 8 hours now, so I need to eat something before I go.
Yeah.
Whereas we won't wait to be hungry to eat.
No.
We can plan like our day.
Yeah,
like,
we do.
with it. This has come wildly away
Dude,
from
this has been a
aliens.
fucking fantastic episode. This has been awesome.
How did you get away from aliens?
So, again, I'm going to finish with saying that my aliens look like Kal-El. On Proximus B, Proximus or
Proxima.
on Proxima B,
Or just Proxima.
Proxima.
Proxima. No
Is-
big.
A
Was
on the
there
end,
a-
not in the US.
was there never? There was a. It is Proxima B. Though.
Proxima B.
What's Proxima A?
Wild. Next episode. Tune in.
I'm going to say Kal-El.
Do you think they look a lot
They're
like
quite
us?
humanoid.
It is straight up Superman.
I would agree. I think arguably, like, if evolution as we know it is taken to be true, then they should theoretically look like us. It
We
should
can
be
only
repeatable.
apply our principles
Yes.
to our imagination,
And
right?
if we're raving
Yeah.
about this because it could support life as we know it,
our life as
like,
we
like
know
if
it.
it can support carbon-based life, it should.
In theory, it should.
Theoretically, it should be repeatable. Like if we've evolved because we have certain advantages, those advantages should be the same in another environment.
Nah,
but
screw it. I want it
obviously,
to be... I want
you
it
want
to
like
be...
fucking like like
The xenomorphs.
Yeah,
xenomorphs.
I
You
just
want,
want
like-
a giant squid.
I want, like,
with
2
7
jaws.
eyes.
Giant squid.
What I want.
In the water or
No,
just
on
floating?
land. I just want
Land
it,
squid.
I want it to be as mad as physically, as humanly
So Billy
perceivable.
wants
Humanly
the planet.
perceivable.
Billy wants Octodad the planet.
Yeah, I want to be able to. If I'm going somewhere that is 20 years plus away, I want it to be as different from this shithole as I can. I don't want it to rain. I don't want not to be able to go to the beach because
Yeah,
it
but
rains.
rain would be necessary because it's liquid
Of
water.
course it does.
Like,
I'm not saying rain isn't necessary. What I'm saying is, if I'm
you
going,
want nicer weather. You're looking
I'm-
for a holiday home
I'm looking to go to
rather
Spain.
than.
if I'm
Right.
leaving my home planet,
They
I
look
want
like
to be
me, but
something-
slightly tan. That's all. I'm looking for a slight tan. That's
no
it.
t-shirt.
All those
tan.
gamma rays and X-rays just hitting you, and you come out slightly a bit sunburned.
No, the
you
point
know.
I'm getting at is I
Then
want
your
it to be
skin
different.
just starts to peel
I want
off,
to be able to
like-
survive on it, but I want it to be different. If I'm leaving this place, I want it to be something different. I don't want to travel 20 years to get out and be like, fuck, did I leave Newport? No. I want to get out.
I don't think. Well, they could do, but I don't think they would have built Newport. If
haven't-
do,
they certainly
then
haven't
they've
done
already
Pell, have they?
failed.
This is a strange question, but are there any other nightclubs in the galaxy bar Earth? Are there alien nightclubs?
But it depends, because like,
Depends with the aliens.
if you think about it, like having nightclubs is technically like an evolutionary setback because we've made nightclubs purely to entertain stuff. They don't like help
Entertainment
our
is an-
survival. in any
Entertainment
way,
is
shape,
a
or form.
evolutionary necessity.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
Do you think?
You
Can
need
you
to be
imagine
entertained.
going home from work, doing a 12-hour shift or whatever
No,
you
you do a
do?
24-hour shift. That would be it. There would be nothing else. If you were born to work, you
would
were
sleep.
born to work.
You would have to sleep.
Yeah.
So what
like,
you would
but
do...
but we are programmed to get bored. Like, what if these aliens have evolved to not be bored?
But like, oh, that's a
Because it's like a
strange
setback,
question,
isn't it?
bro.
Like, I mean, yes, I know we need like we use nightclubs as like
we
a
need
social
a release.
because I think social is what like is the necessity behind that. But nightclubs are quite a wasteful way of getting it, I think, aren't they? Like you could like just make like you could just go to a room and talk to people.
could just net. Do anything. I
Yeah,
see what
it's
you're
just
saying.
and like nightclubs are really like in a way I think nightclubs are antisocial because you can't speak to people, you can't get to know people in a nightclub.
Then again, that's the same. Is booze helpful?
But like, I like nightclubs
Yeah,
and I
it's
like
like-
drinking. So
But that's because we evolved, like, we need alcohol to... We have social
anti-alien
inhibitions.
pro nightclub. That's the stance of 2D. Fuck you, aliens.
So there we
Probably
go. Right,
don't
we
see
should probably
this
wrap
again.
this up because I'm sure we've been talking for
Yeah,
like an
let's
hour.
wrap it up.
Dude, we started at 43 minutes. We're now on 1 hour 18, so we're going for longer than half an hour.
Good,
But
wrap.
Just over.
thanks for watching, guys. We are the 2D Show. I'm Dan Howles. That's Dan Loder. This is Billy Smith. Remember, every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, we come to you with a topic of conversation. Usually, they don't go as deep as this, but this has been it's been quite. I fucking love this episode.
We take the
This
deep
has
and the shallow.
It's been good.
Like, I mean, you wait till Friday and you will see how fucking
deep
shallow,
it gets.
shallow fry we can go.
Oh!
And you guys won't
remember,
get that joke for 48 hours.
tweet us at 2D Show. Send us emails at topics@2dshow.com. YouTube is youtube.2dshow.com. And you can get our SoundCloud for the audio-only version at soundcloud.2dshow.com.
No.
SoundCloud.
Oh, so close!
SoundCloud.com/2D Show. And join our Facebook group, which is www.facebook.com/2D Show. Thank you very much. And we love you. Remember to hashtag... Go on, Bill. You can say it. You do know what it is.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Chew it out.
That's a wrap, bitches.
Whoosh.
Whoosh.
That
Bear
was
in mind,
pretty
that's
cool.
the second show I've ever done. I heard you say it once earlier and you whispered it. So I didn't know what it was.
Bye, guys.
Okay.
You're like, chew it out. It's like, ah.
2 episodes down. That was
That
really
was awesome.
interesting.
I really like that episode.
I feel like mine's going to be a bit of a letdown now on stick.
No, dude.